Hello, welcome to my kitchen. I'm Anne Schlegel and I'm so glad that you're joining me here today. Well, it's lunchtime and I'm getting ready to make a sandwich for myself. It's cold outside, so I'm making a warm sandwich today. And it's one of my favorite grilled cheese sandwiches. It's a grilled cheese, turkey, and mushroom sandwich. So I've already started getting 1.5 teaspoons of olive oil heated up in a skillet here, and I'm going to prepare part of the filling in advance. I'm going to saute some mushrooms, and these are cremini mushrooms. They are brown on the outside and light colored on the inside. They're a very healthy mushroom, and I have about 1.5 ounces that I've thinly sliced up. And so I'm just going to saute these in this olive oil till they're tender. And the reason that I'm doing this ahead of time is because the mushrooms will not get tender enough just grilled in a sandwich when they're put in a sandwich raw. So I'm getting them nice and tender so that they'll have a nice consistency when I go to eat my finished sandwich. And since I've thinly sliced these up, it really doesn't take much time at all for them to get tender, just a minute or two. So I will turn off my burner and set that back there for a minute while I get a bowl here. I'm going to transfer the mushrooms to this bowl and put them with a couple of other ingredients to season them up. So we'll just slide these on into this bowl. Okay, and then I'll set that there. And what I'm going to do is add half a tablespoon of finely chopped chives to the mushrooms. And I'm going to add a pinch of salt to help flavor them up, plus a little bit of freshly ground pepper. And then I'll just stir that together and get that all mixed up. Great, that looks well mixed together. So I'm just going to set this off to the side while I start assembling the sandwich. And I will just wipe out the skillet with the paper towel, because what I'm going to do is actually grill the sandwich in the same skillet. So I'll just let that cool off a little bit while I assemble the sandwich next. And I have 2 slices of 100% whole grain bread here, so that helps it make it a nice healthy sandwich. And I'm going to brush the outsides of this bread with some melted butter. And just a little bit of butter here. I will brush it on the outside of the whole slice of bread. And brushing the bread with melted butter is really the best way that I've found to get a nice golden brown, crisp exterior to the sandwich. I just melted the butter in my microwave for about 30 seconds, and I have about a tablespoon of butter here, and I probably won't use it all on just one sandwich, but if I have more sandwiches to make, I'll use the rest of the butter on that. And I am going to have more sandwiches to make because I know there are more people around here who would like to have one when I'm done. So, on the inside of the sandwich, I have some honey mustard. And I'm going to just squirt some of that on the inside of each slice of bread. And then I'll spread that around with my knife. It adds a nice flavor to the sandwich too. And it's all about flavor when you're making grilled cheese sandwiches. Okay, get that done. And I've got here all ready to put in some sliced Monterey Jack cheese. And I have 2 slices. I like to use Monterey Jack cheese because it just really melts nicely inside a sandwich. So I'm putting 1 slice on the bottom slice of bread, and then on top of that I'm going to put 2 slices of roasted turkey deli meat. So that'll go on next. And then I'm going to add my mushrooms. My mushroom mixture, actually. Just put that on there. And I'll probably need to just move these around a little bit to get them in the right place. I don't really want to have them piled up too high, but just have them evenly spread throughout the slice of bread. And then while I'm putting the rest of the sandwich together, I'm going to start preheating my skillet. So I'll set the skillet back on the front burner here and turn it up to medium heat. And then I will put the top slice of cheese on there, and then the slice of bread. So now I am ready to put this in the skillet. So I've got a spatula here that I will use, and we'll set this in the skillet. And I'm just going to let this cook in the skillet for 2 minutes, and then I will check it then to see how brown it is. And while I'm cooking this in the skillet, I'll press down with it on my spatula because that will help it compress while it's cooking, and it'll help the ingredients to stick together then too, so that when I go to flip it, the sandwich will stick together better. Okay, so we'll just take a look here. Just lift it up a little bit. And it just needs a little bit more time. So it's not quite golden brown yet. So I'll give it another minute. Okay, so we'll just take a look again. And oh, that's looking good. Nice and golden, so we'll just flip it over. So I'll let this cook for just another 45 seconds, and we'll check it then. Okay, so let's check this side too, and it's perfect. So I'll take it off of the heat. I can turn off my burner and set this back here. And so now my sandwich is ready to eat, and I'm so looking forward to this. So I have a knife here. I'm going to cut it in half. And take a taste of this sandwich. Oh, so looking forward to this. Oh, look how pretty that looks. Oh, look at that. There you go. Well, I wasn't counting on giving away half of my sandwich, but I still have another half here. Oh, I just love the way that looks with the mushrooms sticking out there and the cheese nice and melted. So now take a taste of this. Mmm. Oh, what wonderful flavor. Mmm, such a delight. The cheese is nice and melted, the mushrooms are soft. Added flavor from all of the ingredients inside this sandwich. Have fun with this one.